Thank you, everyone, for a great kickoff today. I'm going to turn it over to Laura McMillan with NetHope for our closing announcements and tell us what the rest of the evening looks like. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Is my clicker going to work? So bear with me. I know, and I apologize right now, I'm all that's between you and a glass of wine. This will be short and painless, hopefully. I'm Laura McMillan. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at NetHope. I will have the pleasure of being, oh, sorry, you need me near the mic. Thank you, Ed. Or I could use this one. Except for I don't think it's on. I'll just use this one. I'm sorry to confuse the AV table. I will be doing some of the opening and closing remarks this week. It gives me a chance to see all your shining faces. Just a few this evening. First, in case it hasn't already been mentioned, and I think it was earlier this afternoon, we are celebrating NetHope's 15th birthday. And so you may remember in Copenhagen, if you were there, I kind of did this thing where we learned a little Danish along the way. What we're going to do this week is we're going to learn some NetHope trivia, and that's in celebration of the 15th birthday. So here is your first piece of trivia to answer. And I don't want any staff to answer, but anybody else can answer. Does somebody know the answer? Rada's house. Good answer. Yeah, Rada didn't get to answer either, but here is a picture. I hope you can see it. Do you see anybody you recognize in that picture? Some of you recognize yourselves 15 years ago. This is a great picture from Rada and Deepak's kitchen where the first meeting of NetHope took place 15 years ago, almost exactly. We want to thank a bunch of people, starting with the 34 sponsors that have made the summit possible. So please take time as you have a chance to visit the tables and thank our sponsors for making it possible for us to all be here. Want to call out one time Flex Imaging, which is a local Atlanta company that has provided us with some copier and printing support. And thanks to CARE for arranging that. Here are some items of note for the next couple days. First of all, I'm sure you've all figured out by now that the agenda is online. If you haven't found it, it'd probably be a good idea to do so. Look at the back of your badge. There's a QR code. Or if you really are lost and can't find it, find a Summit staff person and we'll help you with it. Thank you for everybody for all the tweeting you're doing. I don't know if you've noticed that in this room or in the breakout rooms between sessions, we have a screen that comes up that shows all the tweets. This is through an application called Tagboard. We're very thankful to Tagboard for donating their services to the summit. And we're getting some wonderful pictures and tweets, and we would encourage you all to participate in that. Please, over the next few days, as you go to the breakout sessions, please, please, please complete the session evaluation. The session evaluation is on the online agenda. It really takes 2 seconds to click on it, mark how many stars you want to give it, and if you want to write a comment, I may believe there's even an opportunity to that, but it really, really helps us to have feedback as we plan next year's summit to know what was valuable to you this year. A few reminders, introduce yourself to somebody new. There's a lot of people who have never been here before, and we want to bring them into the community. On the back of your name tag, if you have signed up for a field trip, there is a sticker on it. If there is not a sticker and you want to go on a field trip, you need to talk to Madeline No out at the registration desk, probably no later than tomorrow morning. There are Birds of a Feather dinners Tuesday and Thursday evenings. There are some that are already on the schedule. If there are others you would like to suggest, feel free to do that. There are places on the online agenda to do that. Tonight, I'm very pleased to announce that our opening welcome reception is being hosted by Impact Cloud, and I'd like to invite Brian Breckenridge to come up and tell you a little bit about that.
Thank you very much. So I'm Brian, Box.org. This evening's Impact Cloud reception is going to stay in tradition, like at Rada's house from the birthday. It started around food, so we wanted to stay with that tradition. The world's a crazy place, so maybe have a quiet moment before heading in. Let's really have gratitude for this amazing gathering. This is my third time being in the NetHope summit, and it really does feel like coming back to friends and coming back to a really cool, safe, collaborative place. So just wanted to pass along my gratitude for that. The sponsors for this evening that are going to help staying in that tradition of food and drink are Twilio and Tableau and DocuSign and Splunk and Salesforce, Okta, and Box. So thanks very much. Look forward to chatting with you there.
That reception will be right out here in the main hallway, so you won't be able to miss it as you leave. Feel free to take your stuff back to your room if you like, and then come back and join us. One announcement did not make it into the slides. You may have noticed that Planson is set up out on the patio, and they are running demos of their system that they call EMITS, the Ecosystem of Mobile IT Solutions. And they are going to run demos of that. It's about a 10-minute demo each coffee break each day. So tomorrow, they did it today, but you may not have noticed, tomorrow and Wednesday, check out the morning or the afternoon coffee break if you'd like to see their demo, and it'll be out on the patio. And I thought there was one more slide. There it is. Tomorrow, yoga at 6:15 a.m. in this room if you are so inclined. Breakfast starts at 7 a.m. once again, and it's right outside of this room where it was this morning. And then we will jump in and kick off at 8 a.m. So we'll look forward to seeing you all bright and early. Thank you. Have a good evening.